All right, so I'm here with my friend Zach. As you guys have met him a couple times the past couple days, um, and I'm just gonna do the poem real quick. He's feeding the fire, so we have light. Oh, I like this lighting. It's nice. Um, these are about a couple of the frustrations I've been having, along with holy crap, now it's hot, um, with the house. Hey Josh. Hey Gemma. Hey Ollie. All right. I'm trying to think of who would be a. Oh, wrong part. Here it is. Feeling a little bit frustrated looking back at all the work we just did, wishing we could have just been okay with it. Some of these units would have just paid the rent. Looking back, it feels like some tragicness. Looks like we're getting out of it ain't gonna be as easy as we thought it would. We opened up this wall and we wouldn't have known that we would have needed more cash. I probably couldn't have done a better job learning more facts. My bigger pockets friends probably already could have told me that. But no, I listened to my inner dreamer, hoping that lording would have been a bit cleaner. Wish I had been the version of myself called a schemer and an engineer, a logic feeder. I think it would have been quite a bit easier. The good news is it's all an experience. $40,000 for a college graduate certificate. This is the same price, but might cause a bit more free thinking, pragmatic move making, a little bit of dust shaking, hopefully a little less green raking, and a little bit more new age thinking and thinking. But yeah, so we're having some challenges with the house. We're thinking about selling it, and yeah, these are some of the frustrations I've been going through recently. Um, Zach, thanks for having the awesome fire and giving me some pretty dope light for the live stream just now.
I wish it was this good all night.
I know. It's been super pleasant hanging out with you. Hey, for all of you out there, I hope that all of you have, if you don't have a wife or a spouse or a romantic partner, I hope you all have. You're here for it. That's the first super chat. Josh just sent me $1.99.
Nice.
Josh, thank you. That's my first super chat ever.
Nice.
But I hope that all of you have a good friend in your life, like Zach is for me. Someone that, when you're having challenges, when you're having moments where life's just kind of hitting you hard, and you need someone to bounce ideas off of. Zach's been always a great friend ever since we met in college at about age 18 or 19. And he just so happens to have the same name and freakishly tall like I am. So I hope everyone out there has their big Zach in their corner pocket, helping them out with life when challenges come. Josh, thank you again for that. You're the first ever. You get to say that you're the first one to ever do
He's
that.
your biggest donor.
Although, well, I guess in terms of YouTube, that's true. You're my biggest donor, Josh. Yeah, Jim, I'll have to check that out. I haven't been up on my YouTube these days. That's all right. The light's still good. He's saying we need to amp the light up so we can see better. I'm impressed that I have such good service out here because I'm not on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today. For those that heard where we're at with jobs is I still have 3 offers on the table. I've been deliberating the past 24 hours or so. One of the offers is a bit bigger than one of the other ones, so one of my recommendations for people is when you have a couple offers on the table. When you have a couple offers on the table, when you have
There you go.
don't hold your hand too close to the fire.
Okay.
When you have a couple offers on the table, really think about how you can use that as leverage. So most of the time I'm sort of a pushover, and if I have an offer with a place that I like, I will just say, hey, I think I'll take your offer. But one of the things that I'm using to my advantage is asking one of the employers, hey, this other school which I'm interested in, is offering more money. Any chance you can offer me more money, and you know, whether they do or they don't, I don't know if they will, but that'll help me make an easier decision for sure. You know, it's not all about the money, it's about doing which job that I want to do. But when you have multiple offers on the table and you have a little bit of power in a situation, you know, use it to self-advocate. Some people might say I'm being greedy, but at the same time, I think if you look at where you want to go in your career and your life, and you know your value, that's important. Some people are really underpaid. They do really unbelievable things all the time. Yes, I do have a Twitter. It's Zach ThinkShare, or at Zach ThinkShare. And you know, if, as many of you know, I'm a little bit more. Actually, that doesn't matter. A lot of people recognize that women, for the most part, don't get paid as much as men do for the same jobs all over the place. I don't know if that's global or if it's just America, but that's like a fact. I don't know all of the facts off the top of my head, but I do know that women are statistically paid less than men are for the same job. So one of the things you can do to counteract that is when you have moments when you can barter for something, do it. Even if it feels a little bit, even if it feels, you know, a little bit uncomfortable, self-advocating for yourself and asking for something that you want and that you feel as though you deserve, it's worth it. So for those of you out there that have those moments where you're asking yourself, am I being greedy? Ask yourself, am I asking for the value that I am? And sometimes it's hard to look at the value that you are. I've had to look at that with the whole monetization thing. Is I said to myself the other day, you know, is it worth me getting paid a hundredth of a penny for every 5-second ad that all these people might watch after watching my live streams after they're live? And I think that's been a hard thing, is deciding, you know what, maybe I am worth those extra 5 seconds that they're gonna have to wait to watch the video. Maybe that's worth a hundredth of a penny or something. And you know, if those hundredths of pennies add up to pennies, and those pennies add up to dollars. So
You might even be worth a whole penny.
it might even be worth a whole penny, Zach says. So thank you for listening. We're gonna make this one short, but thank you, Josh, for giving me my very first super chat ever. And say goodnight to the Zachs. Can you see his face? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm way in the background.
If you like this, give it a like. If you dislike this, give it a dislike. If you enjoyed this and you think someone would benefit from it, share it with them. Thank you for watching, and stay weird, humans. Yeet.